Let's get this clear. SM Entertainment is officially running a clown show, and its latest act is the shameless exploitation of Seungin. After the scandal that led to his exit from Rize, any competent company would have prioritized rehabilitating his image quietly. But not SM. Instead, they've decided to hurl him back into the spotlight with a solo debut. This isn't bold. It's straight up idiotic. SM is practically waving a flag that screams, "We don't care about our artists or fans, as long as we get that sweet, sweet controversy cash." SM's move to debut Seungin as a soloist is like watching someone light a dumpster fire and then try to sell tickets to the show. The man just left a high-profile group under a cloud of controversy, thanks largely to a toxic netizen mob frothing at the mouth to destroy him over leaked private photos. Instead of letting him lay low and rebuild his career in a thoughtful, gradual way, SM is practically begging for another round of backlash. It's like they've forgotten how to read the room, or worse, they simply don't care. Let's be real, they're not doing this for Seunghan's sake. SM doesn't care if he's mentally ready to re-enter the spotlight. This is purely about wringing every last drop of publicity from his name, no matter how much it further damages his reputation. It's a disgusting display of corporate greed masquerading as a comeback. And let's not forget the other culprits in this mess: toxic K-netizens. These keyboard warriors have turned public humiliation into their favorite blood sport. They pounce on idols at the first sign of trouble, tearing them down with zero regard for facts or nuance. Seungin became their latest chew toy, and they were more than happy to tear him to shreds over a scandal that, frankly, wasn't even half as damning as other controversies the industry has seen. What's truly infuriating is how SM bends over backward for these toxic netizens. Instead of standing by their artist and crafting a strategy that could help Seungin bounce back, they booted him from Rize at the first sign of trouble and are now tossing him into a solo career without any real plan. It's cowardice, plain and simple. SM seems terrified of upsetting K-nets, even though these same people will find someone else to attack the second they get bored of Seungin. SM has no backbone, and it shows. A responsible company would have stepped in when the scandal broke, defended Seungin where possible, and worked behind the scenes to help him weather the storm. But no, SM instead chose to feed him to the wolves, only to drag him back out when they realized they could still milk him for profit. This isn't artist management. It's exploitation at its worst. Idols in this industry have survived worse scandals with far less backlash. Male idols have been caught engaging in serious criminal behavior, assault, even things as dark as drug trafficking, and have somehow managed to crawl their way back into the public's good graces. But Seungin, he gets crucified for dating? This speaks to the deeply ingrained double standards and hypocrisy within K-pop fandoms. K-nets seem to have a warped moral compass, where the severity of an offense doesn't matter as much as their thirst for drama, and companies like SM continue to enable this behavior, sacrificing their idols at the altar of public opinion whenever it suits them. In summary, SM Entertainment and toxic K-netizens deserve each other. One is a soulless corporation with no regard for the mental health of its artists. The other is a mob of self-righteous bullies who live to destroy the very idols they claim to love. What a power duo! Seungin, on the other hand, deserves better. He's a talented young artist who's been failed by both his company and the so-called fans who drove him to the brink. If SM had any shred of decency left, they'd shelve this solo debut nonsense and focus on helping him rebuild his career properly, away from the toxic spotlight. But let's be honest, decency and SM Entertainment haven't been on speaking terms for a long time.